potatoes.
Articles for 4 points.
Articles for 4. Pictionary. I need somebody to come up and draw. Somebody that can do better than a drink that got stabbed. What was this?
Abortion.
No. That's not abortion. What category was this? Articles for 4? Okay. This is what I need you to draw. Got it? 1 minute.
Wait.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. That. Got it? Okay. 1 minute. Go.
He says he helped me draw will never help Maggie draw.
We can tell. Yeah, we can tell. That's not bad. Anybody in your group, apples and potatoes? 20 seconds. That's really good.
You okay?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Just
really. You
leave,
can't write
you know?
words.
It's not the word.
Did
I
she
was
say
in the
it?
bathroom when he put his foot, tapped his foot under the stall.
Yeah.
And then he got fired.
That's a really good answer,
It
but that's
beats
not
you
it.
up. Okay.
That's not it. 35 seconds.
Yeah, because I
Hold
was
on,
right.
give me a second.
Yeah. So sitting.
10 seconds.
Where can I say?
No, you can't say anything. This is actually a really good drawing.
This is how I always struggle. I'm trying to not say anything.
No,
It was
you had a
just the one that
special
he
kind
went
of
out with the
struggle. I'm going to
goat,
put a
right?
picture of that on the
We just
exam.
did with the goat.
5 more seconds.
The goat and the one was the one we just did.
What is it?
We're,
What is it?
Jerry, we're in
I need an answer.
Yes.
5.
No.
No.
An outhouse! And I was having sex with his mom in the outhouse when they kicked the goat out, and then with Larry Flint. That's what I said. And you were like, no.
It is an outhouse. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to be drawing. Explain to me the significance of outhouse. Go ahead and click it and get the board back up. You guys have it first. Hand IC's got it next. And you know they're going to miss, so you should raise your hand.
Wait a minute. What are you trying to say?
Explain the significance of outhouse. 5, 4.
So the thing we just read, because he said that
Who's he?
the Larry Flint wrote an article or had an article in the Hustler magazine.
Larry Flint had an article in Hustler magazine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go.
And he said that he was having sex with his mom.
Who was having sex?
Jerry. Larry. No. His name was like Jerry or something. Jerry.
Larry Flint and who? 5, 4.
Wait, I'm not done.
I got it. 3,
What was his name?
2, 1. I need a hand. Go, Oklahoma. Jerry Falwell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it 4 or 5?
Of course.
But I was giving y'all 5, wasn't I?
No, you weren't.
I think I was.
No, you weren't. You don't like us that much. So you weren't.
Be honest. Tell me more about this ad.
So it was talking about Jerry Falwell's first time. It was really not talking about his first time. They were like making in small print letters. It said the ad. If this is an ad.
So the implication was his first time doing what?
First time.
Having sex.
Having sex. And what was it actually talking about his first time doing? 5. Drinking what? 4.
Drinking
What was it called?
Campari.
Campari liquor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No,
Kent.
it's only a 4 point.
Yeah, but I was only giving them 5 too, so I gotta keep everybody giving 5. Tell me more.
Okay.
He sued for like libel, whatever.
Who sued?
Jerry Falwell.
Jerry Falwell sued for
For traumatizing.
Emotional
what's it?
distress.
Emotional distress. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell me more.
Mama.
And the Supreme Court.
Yeah, Supreme Court.
Okay, so what did this ad say exactly? 5.
It
4.
said-
It was saying that he was.
3.
It was about
2.
Outback.
1. Outback. No. -5.
He said.
Go.
It was fake in the first place. That was fake. It was a.
And there was a satire section to
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Wait.
Yeah.
What did the ad actually say?
Pretty much he said, you know.
No, you haven't told me what it said. 5.
His first time.
I repeated it 10 times. 4.
He had sex with his mom and
No, it's talking about it's Kapari. It's Kapari. Remember you won't remember your
Yo,
first time.
minus- -5.
It was at the bottom.
Go.
The first time.
Once you drink it, you'll never forget your first time or something.
Okay, that's a quote in there, but what is actually happening? What does it sound like is actually happening?
That he's having
Mother.
incestual relationship with his mom.
He's having sex with his mother.
And he kicked out a goat, which relates to bestiality with his religion, and he's a public figure, and because he's a public figure that he's allowed to that he's allowed to argue that like he made himself a public figure so people can talk bad about him.
If you're a public figure, and I will go with that. If you're a public figure, in fact, you do kind of take the good with the bad. And the argument is that you're going to get the money and the fame and the notoriety and all of these other things, but you're also going to get the criticism and the humor. So that's part of it. What's the other reason why they voted 9-0 to approve it?
Because it had disclaimer
Where?
at the bottom.
What did it say at the bottom?
It said it had an asterisk mark and it said
What did it say?
it said it was a parody.
Add
article.
parody.
And
Not to
no,
be taken
Not to be taken seriously.
seriously.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What else? Where else? 4,
What do you mean?
3. Where else? 2.
There was a section of 20 pages.
There was a 20-page satire section that this was included in.
Wait, they already said that.
She said no.
She did.
Yeah, but we weren't ready for that yet. I need you to tell me the story. Understand on this. He was accused of having sex with his mother in an outhouse after they kicked out a goat in rural Virginia. Make sure that you're clear about that because I got bits and pieces. Go ahead. Pick me a category. Gotta go.
Someone else pick.
Say what?
You pick.
Pick. Gotta go.
Civil rights for 4.
Civil rights for 4. 12th Amendment, first hand I see.
And this was actually.
Go ahead.
Does this have to do with
This
women's
is
suffrage?
4 points. What's that?
Does this have to do with women's suffrage?
-4.
Sorry.
First hand I see. 12th Amendment. Go. Apples and potatoes.
12th Amendment is the procedure for electing the president and vice president. It replaced Article 2, Section 1, Clause 3, which provided the original
Oh,
procedure
stop
by
it. What?
which the
How did the
Electoral
president and the
College
vice president get selected at the beginning of the country? Go ahead. You have it.
At first, it was whoever got the most votes for president and the second person with the most votes. And then
1,
Alexander.
2, 3, 4. The person that got the most votes was president. 1, 2, 3, 4. The person that got the second most votes was vice president. What did the 12th Amendment do?
made it so that couldn't happen, that the president and the vice president had to be elected together, and that the loser just lost and was part of nothing.
The president and the vice president would be together. What was the problem with the one getting the presidency and the second most getting the vice presidency? What was the problem?
They argued. They didn't agree on anything, so they ended up having a duel and.
Well, wait.
Sorry.
We're not even at that yet.
Okay, they just bumped heads because they had opposing views. And
Why would they have opposing views?
Because one's
Different
Democratic and
parties.
one's Republican.
Because they
They're
came
different
from
parties.
different parties. Yeah, tell it to me. Click it. First hand I see.
Bow.
Somebody tell me the significance of the election of 1800. I think it's you. 5,
When Jefferson and Burr were, they
4, 3,
they were divided
2,
parties, and then they got
1.
tied.
Who's next? Who's next? No, don't click. Who's next? Which group?
Hello.
No, the answer's not there. Okay, go. Apples and potatoes. Y'all need to get on her about that.
They had a Jefferson and Burr.
What happened in the election?
Okay, they tied, and then one of them didn't step down as, like, they were supposed to be. Burr was supposed to be
shoot off in
vice
the air.
president. He was supposed to be vice president.
Burr was
He
supposed to be
won.
vice president.
And because they both
Zoom in.
tied,
Get close.
Burr didn't want to give up the position for
Wait,
president.
what was the result in the?
It was a tie.
It was a tie. In the election of 1800, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the election of
They ended up getting
1800,
into a
hang on. There was a tie. So you're right. Jefferson and Burr were supposed to be President Jefferson, Vice President Burr.
Yeah.
They tied. And then at that point, did Burr continue to try and be vice president?
No, he continued to try to be
He
president.
tried to go for the presidency, and when the Electoral College doesn't decide it, who does? The
A
presidency?
duel.
They had a duel for the presidency?
No.
-4.
No, but they have.
Who's next? Who's next? Go ahead. Come on, Dolphins. Y'all are pretty close to the lead.
The House of Representatives?
The House of Representatives, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the House determines who the president is. And what happened in the House that caused so much problems? Your group's gotten to anybody? 4. We just talked about this the other day. 3.
Hold on, repeat again.
Oh my God, 2. What happened in the House that caused the problems? 2, 1. You guys have it.
I forget who his name was, but he decided that the person that was trying to the person that was saying that he was gonna run for vice president, but then decided he was going to run for president.
Yeah.
Was actually gonna lead the presidency to like the country wasn't gonna be good with him. So he decided to support the other guy, and the guy ended up.
Okay, I think what they're saying is that the guy hated Jefferson, but he ultimately thought Burr would be the ruin of the country, and that's true. But anybody in your group, who's the guy? 4, 3, 2. Who's the guy? 1.
I know
Go ahead.
4.
Alexander Hamilton is the guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hamilton. So what happened when Burr found out that Hamilton threw the election to Jefferson?
You got this.
And
Challenge him to a duel.
challenged him to a duel. And what happened in the duel?
They were
You
supposed
guys
to.
have
They were supposed to just shoot up in the air.
Wait, were they supposed to shoot up in the air?
Hamilton shot up in the air because that was the way to, like,
Yeah, that's-
if they both shoot up in the air.
1, 2, 3, 4. If one shoots up in the air, typically it's customary that the other one would. What did Burr do after Hamilton wasted the first shot?
He shot him straight.
He shot him and killed him. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4.
He died.
Then
Okay, Hamilton died. What happened to Burr? 3.
He was.
he died. He died broke and penniless.
But what did he do before he died broke and penniless?
Tried to start his own country and like create an anarchy.
He did try and create his own country in the Appalachian Mountains, so he was wanted for murder and treason. Ultimately, it was cleared, and he died. 1, 2, 3, 4, penniless and drunk. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 66, 16. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 49. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 38. Pick me a category. Y'all have the lead. Gotta go.
Executive for 3.
Executive for 3. List all you can. Click it. Presidential vetoes. You have it second. You have it third. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Presidential vetoes.
Pocket veto where you keep a bill in your pocket and you don't like vote on it.
So the president does nothing.
And it just goes away.
Okay, there's a number involved in this, right?
It's if there's 10 days, I think.
10 days of what?
Left before.
10 days left before 4, 3. Oh, you're so close.
Line item veto.
2.
The end of the congressional committee.
Congressional committee.
End of the voting.
Minus 4.
Wait, line item veto.
Go, Maddie's group. What? Okay, 10 days of what?
10 days before the
10 days what?
excluding Sunday, like the end.
10 days excluding Sunday of what?
The end of the term for you to be in like your
4.
If Congress is already
4.
if Congress is already
3.
adjourned.
Adjourned.
Yeah.
If there are, okay, so if the
If
president
they're
gets a
last- if they're
bill,
last
right,
in
hang
10
on. If the president gets a bill today, and today is December 10th, right?
Yep.
And Congress adjourns on December 22nd, and the president does nothing, what happens?
They passed the bill, but
The bill becomes law.
If it
Yes, it
becomes
does.
law.
1, 2, 3.
And
Okay,
if
if
it's
it passes today on the
it
10th,
dies.
and they adjourn on the 17th, what happens?
It dies.
Okay, it dies.
So
It's
nothing
the
happens.
It's a pocket veto is what
Yeah.
it's called. And it's, like you said, 10 days excluding Sundays. That's kind of a key point. 1, 2, 3. Anything else you can tell me about vetoes?
2/3 from Senate and House.
What about 2/3? Because that's important.
If they have
5.
that the Congress can go over the president.
What?
I don't know.
4.
No,
3. Okay, the phone's out. 2. What's that, Dudley?
of the House of Representatives.
Say that again.
Can override the president.
So the president vetoes a bill, what happens?
It goes to Senate. And then
2.
Senate and House could do
1. Go ahead.
2/3 of the House and 2/3 of the Senate.
kidding me?
Senate can override it and it will become law.
Okay, so if a president vetoes a bill
It
and
goes
2/3
back-
of the
it
House
goes
and
back
2/3
to
of the
the-
Senate,
it goes-
they vote, it overrides and it becomes law. 1, 2, 3. What if they don't get 2/3?
Then it dies.
Then it dies. 1, 2, 3. And what's the third veto? Somebody's already said it, but they can't answer now.
The third veto
4.
is if it's
3.
president line item veto.
What is a line item
A
veto?
line
So
item
quite
veto.
noticeably it
A
don't get it.
line item veto is when you say, okay, I'll
It
accept
goes
this bill,
line
but
by
not
line.
these certain points. They cross out.
What kind
certain
of bill
lines.
is it that you can use line item veto on?
Not budget, but fuck. What?
-3.